All right, guys, real estate or stocks? David, let's start with you and give us your opinion, knowing that you, of course, do have a bit of a bias.
Well, I think everybody has a bias. Sure. So usually people are either in favor of real estate or, stocks.
Yeah.
And I think it's actually great to have both. And I'm
Well, you
more
need a
in,
place to
I'm,
live, right?
I'm like in the camp of, you're either hot or you're cold or you're kind of like it just right. And I'm kind of in the camp of you want to have both. And I think real estate is a great investment, especially if you have your own home and so forth. That you're going to live in it. There's a number of reasons which we're going to talk about.
Okay.
And definitely, there's lots of stuff on the stock side that make it great. So.
For sure. Jeff, let's talk about some of the advantages of real estate. One of them, of course, is taxation. You don't pay the capital gain as long as you've been in there a while.
Yeah.
And secondly, you got a roof over your head. You got a place to live, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's utility.
Yeah.
You have a place to live. Like, forget about whether the market goes up or down. You do have a place to live.
Yeah.
If it's an investment property, you can rent it out, so you've got rent coming in.
Yeah.
It's tangible.
Provided your renters don't have a grow up in there, right, Jeff?
Exactly.
Good
or
renters.
run out on you.
Yeah.
But
You're right.
you have a tangible product that's yours. You own the land.
Yeah.
So from those two perspectives and the lack of taxation on it, as your primary residence, there's some big advantages to owning real estate.
And there's disadvantages, right, David? The
Yeah,
big
yeah.
one is it's not easy to sell. If you've ever sold a house in a down market, I have, you have, I think,
Yeah.
it's tough.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And so, from a standpoint of owning stocks, I mean, they're priced daily on the market, so very liquid.
Yeah.
I like the fact that stocks, there's information, so you can actually analyze that balance sheet and an
Public
income
companies.
statement.
Yeah.
And so, some of the benefits relate to that. Obviously real estate, though, if you've got a tangible property, it depends on where you are, location, right? So,
And of course, it's easy to own stocks. You just pay your discount broker or get one of you guys to do it. Let's talk about the numbers, Jeff. What are the numbers looking like, say, over 30 years?
Okay, well, according to national price data from the Canadian Real Estate Association, which really just comes up with an average price for a house, over the past 30 years, stocks have made an 8.5% increase, while houses are up 5.5%. So
Stocks win out in the
stock-
long term. Even
stocks
in the
went
long
up.
term.
But I think the other side of it too is it depends when you buy them.
Yeah, of course.
Right? If you
Or where you buy.
and where you buy.
Buy a house in Vancouver.
Another thing too is when you talked about stocks being easy to buy.
Yeah, and sell.
You could argue real estate's maybe sometimes easier to buy because you can use leverage, right? And they've got a tangible physical property that you can borrow against to buy that and leverage that out.
All right, guys, thanks for joining us. It's location, not just in real estate, but in the stock market too, right? Anyone wants some more information from you guys, where do you go, Jeff?
yourlifeyourplan.ca.